Krásný dobrý den všem fanouškům amerického fotbalu. 3. květnový víkend se jednoznačně ponese v duchu našeho milovaného sportu. 17. května totiž začíná European League of Football, do které i tentokrát vstupují Prague Lions, a to domácím zápasem, který se uskuteční jen o den později, tedy 18.5. od 16 hodin a 25 minut na stadionu Viktoria Žižkov. Lions do svých řad před tímto ročníkem přivedli spoustu zajímavých posil. Jednou z těch největších je trenér secondary a bývalý hráč NFL Darqueze Dennard. Toho si v roce 2014 vybrali Cincinnati Bengals v prvním kole draftu. V nejlepší fotbalové lize světa strávil 8 let a teď se bude snažit pomoci týmu Prague Lions k úspěchu v nejlepší evropské lize.
After 8 years in the NFL, you are now stepping into a new chapter as a coach in the ELF. What was the motivation to join the Prague Lions, and what were your first impressions of the organization and environment in the Czech Republic and football?
The motivation was obviously growing the game of American football, growing the game to this great country. I had the experience of playing in the NFL, and we had the crossover games where I played in London a few times, so I understand the growth of the game and how the game going. And I'm enjoying it right now. They got a great group of guys. These Czech guys, they competitive. They're more football savvy than I expected. So I'm enjoying it.
What are your goals for this season with the Prague Lions? Because it's your first season here, it's your first season in Europe as well. So what are the goals?
The goals is I feel like the goals is always the same. You know, win. That's the first thing. When you win, it takes care of everything else. So we as defensive group as well as the secondary, we want to be the best out there in the whole league. So that is the focus. That is the goal. So each day we take it one day at a time. But obviously we grind and we working to put our best foot forward so we can have the best season yet.
Yeah. I understand it's still early with the season just ahead, but do you as Coach Warner share a long-term vision for the future for Prague Lions?
Yeah, I think so. I'm getting to know these guys. A lot of these guys just starting to play football, so I'm building these relationships with these players, as well as the coaches, as well as the people in the city as well. So I definitely think it is super early, but I'm here to grow the game. So this is my first, so it means a lot to even put that coaching hat on for me, and for it to be this spot, it means the world to me. It's a life-changing opportunity to be able to give back to the next generation, but not only give back, but come across, the pond to be able to do it to a whole different demographic. So I'm blessed to be able to be a Prague Lion. I'm blessed to be able to add, some stones to this already made building, so to speak. So I'm just glad I could be a part of it and contribute any way possible.
Since joining ELF, the Lions have consistently had one of the best defense in the league. Do you and Coach Warner and Brooks plan to continue building on that tradition in this season?
Absolutely. That is the goal, to have the best defense in the whole league. We got a lot of talented guys. We got depth in all these different positions as well. So I'm super excited to be able to add on what these guys already built. So I'm no foreign person to be able to come in on the top defense and to still be able to, add and continue to continue to raise the level of play.
Many players in Europe dream of reaching the NFL. Do you think it's realistic for a Czech player to make it to the NFL in the coming years? And what advice would you give to young athletes chasing that dream?
I definitely think it's possible, man. And I just say the best advice I could be able to give that young Czech player is, you got to live it, breathe it, eat it, right? You got to be delusional about it. You have to do everything possible to be able to hold on to your dream and work hard every day towards that dream. and that looks many different ways, right? That can be physically, that could be mentally, that could be spiritually. So I definitely think it's possible. I'm looking at guys, I'm being able to, you know, see a few of these guys, and these guys have talent. So I'm definitely think it's possible. If they want it bad enough, it's definitely possible, for sure.
How do you see the growing popularity of American football in Europe, and in your opinion, what is still missing for it to reach a higher level? Because, you know, you already told it, there are NFL games in Europe, the ELF are growing, and what's the next level? What's the next step in your opinion?
My opinion, I think the next step is just basically getting the fans more involved. Obviously, they used to different environment, different understanding of soccer. A lot of times they don't understand the game of American football. It's a lot of rules. Sometimes you kick the ball, sometimes you can't kick the ball. So it's a lot of stuff that go into it. But I think the education and just bringing, you know, the cities into the games, invite them in the games, let them get their experience, let them see what it's like on the third down and the big play on the stop, or, you know, to get a first down, or to see a touchdown, or see an interception, to see a pick six, to get those moments, to realize those moments and celebrate them. I just think that's the next spot it got to go. My personal opinion, and as I see the players, they're learning, so it's there.
Was it your childhood dream to play in the NFL and become a professional football player?
So I wouldn't necessarily say football player. It was my dream to be a professional athlete, yes. Okay. Football, no. Did not see that. I started to play football late. So I started to play football in high school. I was a little scared. You know, I'm a mama's and a grandmama's boy, so they didn't really want me to get hit. So I played other sports, but I didn't necessarily see football, but I definitely thought I was going to be a professional athlete for sure.
Yeah, that's interesting. Thank you. In high school, you also compete in track and field, and alongside football. Was that an important part of your development, and would you recommend a similar path for young Czech players?
Yes, I do. I think so. I just ran track my senior year, and what I would tell young players, young athletes, get in all the sports you possibly can, especially at a very young age, because it's just going to make you more athletic. It's going to teach your body different movements, because each sport requires different movements, which is just only going to make you better as an overall athlete, which technically that's what football is. You're an overall athlete doing a lot of different things, hitting, jumping, running, catching. That is the football. That is the sport of football. So the more sports as a young age you be able to get into, I think that definitely will help you with your game on the football field.
The 2025 NFL draft just wrapped up. You were selected in the first round of the 2014 and drafted by the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yes. Who they?
Can you recall what you felt in that moment?
I just felt relief. You know, it was something that I set out to do, and I was able to accomplish it. And not only I was able to accomplish it, I was able to accomplish with my family, friends, loved ones. I was able to be in a space where we all could be able to enjoy it. So it's definitely a fun memory for me. It was a blessing. It's one of the biggest nights of my life, but it was great, yeah.
Yeah, before the draft, of course, you play at Michigan State. You also in 2013 get the award for the best defensive back in the whole college. How do you remember those years? Because in the college is kind of different than the NFL.
Yeah, I mean it's different to a point. It's just less players. You know, it's the level of competition is raised at the NFL level, but college, man, it was a great time. It was a great time. I feel like we set a lot of trends. I mean Michigan State. A lot of stuff that you see, the celebration in the locker rooms, the different, you know, the different names, the different celebrations, all these different things that these guys doing, you see throughout college football and around the league. We was like one of the first teams that, I want to say the first team, but it's cool to look back and be able to enjoy that for sure.
Yeah, can you compare the level of competition in college and the ELF?
That's a good question. So I would say I can't really tell you that. I see it very similar. I would say I see it very similar. The reason why I can't give you a real determinate answer because I haven't been in the game yet, but I can see it. I see a lot of players that's younger. They remind me of college. That they, a couple plays, a couple experience away from making it jump to the next level. So I definitely see it. I can see the comparison for sure.
Okay. You spent great seasons in the Cincinnati Bengals. Can you remember the toughest wide receiver you ever had to cover in the NFL?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, so many names. I think first and foremost, I was able to practice every day with a guy named A.J. Green, who's going to be a Hall of Famer, as well as Julio Jones. I was able to practice with those guys and see those guys every day. But I would say maybe I was able to compete against Antonio Brown when he was, Antonio Brown in Pittsburgh. So I would probably say that's probably the best receiver that I have faced.
And you faced it a couple of times.
Yes, twice a year.
Yeah,
twice a year we go to Shittsburg.
Yeah. And finally, what message would you like to share with the Prague Lions fans and everyone excited for the upcoming ELF season?
The message I would like to share is come out, have fun, bring a friend, bring your kids, bring your mom, your daddy, your grandparents. Come enjoy a brew. I know you guys like to drink beer here. Come enjoy a brew, and come watch the Prague Lions kick some tail on these games and get to learn American football. Prague Lions we're gonna turn a lot of heads. We're gonna be very fun to watch. It's gonna be very exciting. So prepare, be ready, come out, enjoy the show.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you.